Good Thursday morning, South Florida. We like to call that Friday Eve. I'm morning sealed meteorologist Julie Durda. Get ready. Well, ready or not, here we go. We're going to have to deal with some very warm, we'll call it hot, humid conditions today, possibly flirting with the record highs. So we're going with 94. The record is 95 in Miami, 93 in Fort Lauderdale. The record's 95. We can even get close to it in Fort Lauderdale and Key West. It's all depending on the timing of the storms that we're expecting as we get into the afternoon hours. We do know we're going to have plenty of time to heat up, so heat indices will be well into the triple digits. And then we're expecting some heavy rain, some gusty winds, lightning, and even hail possibly into the later half of the day and into the early evening hours. So this is something we haven't had in quite some time. I want you to really prepare for it. We are expecting this cold front to slide to the south, and then we'll have the sea breeze driven storms, and basically the combination of the two will bring those showers and storms erupting into marginal to severe weather. As for the timing, take a look. My in-house model pulls some showers around 4 and then more widespread precipitation between 4 till about 10 o'clock tonight. So again, you'll be hearing the rumbles of thunder and probably having to deal with some flooding. If you want to head to the beach, get out there early. We have a low risk of occurrence for beachgoers, boaters, no advisories. UV index is extreme. Make sure you're staying hydrated, sunblock, sunglasses, and have the rain gear. Have a great day.
I don't know how long you were on air, because you were on air the day you gave birth.
Yes.
But
yes.
Were your contractions 2 minutes apart?
Well, at that point, it was the noon show, and I was like, Dylan is coming. I don't feel well. And at that point, we had other people working here with Christy, and Christy's like, you better go and see if you're dilated. Went to the doctor. I was dilated. Dylan came in 45 minutes. It was an NBA final night. So I'll never forget it, because obviously, you know, those are our games. So he was breaking news that night on June 8th, which we're going to be celebrating right around the corner. Can you believe it? He's going to be 9. For all of you that have been watching me, can you believe my son's going to be 9? Wow. Right around it's right around the corner. It really is. But I also want to remind you, you know, we have Syra. We got to make sure she's doing okay. She's close to her due date too. I'm back there making sure she's okay. No contractions or anything. So let's break out our news. Well, the news for us is something we've been used to. It's about the heat. Yesterday we had a record high heat index of 103 degrees. Today we're going to be feeling just as warm. I do think we'll also be talking about record heat in Broward, Miami-Dade, and the Keys, talking about the temperatures. 95 is what we're going with for the record in all 3 areas. We're going with 94 as a forecast high. I think we're going to actually probably tie or break it today, because look, our temperatures are already in the upper 70s and lower 80s. We should be in the mid 70s, but we haven't felt that way in quite some time. As for winds moving in from the south, anywhere between 3 to 5 miles per hour. Our dew points well into the 70s. It is a steamy, uncomfortable forecast. I know it's really tough to be waking up, walking out the door before the sun comes up and you're sweating. I get it. But unfortunately, that's what's going to aid the shower and thunderstorm activity we're expecting today. Added to this cold front, this is the front that brought all the severe weather we talked about all week long, now moving into our own backyard. And with that being said, watch the forecast model. This one's a little different. It does pull an isolated sprinkle around 3 o'clock, but it does still keep our temperatures near records, around 94 degrees. And then the storms become more scattered around 7, 8, 9, and then we just have an explosive amount of shower and thunderstorm activity possible over Broward County. Guess what? Today's not the only day. We're going to have a 2-day rain event with these showers and storms. So some strong storms possible again tomorrow. We got to keep our eyes to the skies and hear the rumble of thunder. You need to get indoors, remember? As our storms will be strong to severe from time to time, we are under that marginal threat for severe weather. So I really want you to pay attention to your forecast in your own area. Make sure you have our Weather Authority app. I have it on the 7-day forecast. So as for rainfall total, we are expecting about 1.5 inches to possibly even 3 to 4 inches once everything is said and done. Going into tonight, we'll add in tomorrow too. Heavy rain, gusty winds, lightning, hail possible as well. As we go into the afternoon, that rain won't develop until after we have that peak heating in the day, feeling like the triple digits. So you still need to take care of yourself and elderly. This major heat-related impacts today will affect anyone without the proper hydration and cooling. So even though the rain's going to cool us off, before we get there, though, we could deal with that heat issue. No tropical cyclone development expected in the next 2 to 7 days, which is great news. If you head to the beach, there's a low risk of occurrence for beachgoers, but our UV index is at an extreme, at least for the rest of the week. Lather on the sunblock, take breaks inside as much as you can. Make sure you have the rain gear, not just today, but also tomorrow, noticing the rain chances at its highest. And then even on Memorial Day, we are expecting that chance, a slight chance of a shower.
All right.